Cenk can run. He was born in Istanbul.
Yeah.
What?
He was born in Istanbul, Turkey.
Oh.
Immigrated with his family when he was 8.
He wasn't born to like military parents or something.
No, it says immigrated. No.
Huh.
So then he can't. I don't know what this is.
Then what is this fake news?
I have no idea.
That is fake news.
Someone pointed that out on Twitter. Thank you very much. Who is it? It's that.
Yeah, look at this. Like he sat down and did an interview where he talked about he might have to do it because no one else will. So what?
You can't, man.
So this is just him lying?
That's like the people who are saying
I got a
Elon
book
Musk
coming out.
should,
It's just a
run
play
for
for the book.
president.
Wow,
and
man.
Elon Musk can't be president
I'm sorry,
either.
dude. These people are evil.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Unless he's going to come out and be like, no, actually his mom's American or something.
But even if your mom's American,
if
like
you're born out of the country,
yeah, there's rules about that.
yeah, I don't think you can be even French American.
Although
Yeah,
wasn't John McCain born in Panama, but he was born
He was born on a
base.
on a base.
That's
That's U.S.
different.
territory.
Yeah, that's different.
He was born on who was?
John McCain.
Right. But he's American.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, like your parents are American, you're American.
Yeah.
Vivek was talking about 14th Amendment stuff. He's completely right. Where do you stand on that, on the birthright citizenship stuff?
It needs to be ended immediately.
It's fake. It's like a fake interpretation. It's not what anyone meant when they drafted the birthright citizenship.
Right.
The idea that Chinese nationals will artificially inseminate, will get a surrogate mother in California, who then gives birth to a Chinese child, Chinese nationals, that has American citizenship. It's like, come on, man. We are being exploited here.
Yeah, we are definitely being exploited. There's very few countries that have birthright citizenship. I think Brazil is one. Most European countries do not have that, including France, which of course is leading to some big problems there that they have. But the U.S. is one of the only ones in the country. I think there's like 4 or 5.
I think that I didn't know about the argument against the argument against birthright citizenships the way that Vivek laid it out until last night. I wasn't aware. Like I just had never heard that argument before. I'd heard people talk about the 14th Amendment. I'd never heard anyone explain it, and I never went and did the research myself to figure out exactly the details and stuff. And to be honest with you, it is compelling. You know, if you are here illegally, then and you're born to parents that are here illegally, then you're not subject to all the laws of the United States. You're not supposed to be able to get a job.
Right.
You know, you're not supposed to be paying taxes. You're illegal.
Well, that's what that whole DACA thing is about.
So to me, it's compelling, and I
there
think it's a
also
good
is
argument.
like I mean, that's sort of why if you're deporting entire families, that's one thing. But like if you are allowing illegal immigrants to stay and then they go all the way through high school and discover that they have absolutely no status, that's really bad.
Yeah.
That's really dangerous, you know? And we're not doing anything to rebuild or to like help stabilize the countries that are sending people, you know, which I don't think we have much of an obligation to do outside of the Americas even at all. But in the Americas, you had Kamala Harris, who was supposed to be the border czar. And then she was like, no, I'm not the border czar. I'm actually just dealing with these Northern Triangle countries. And then they started sending all of these messages like, don't come now. We're going to help you. We're going to bring in American corporations to create jobs and all that stuff. And they didn't do any of that. They just didn't do it. She shirked her responsibility at the border. She shirked her responsibility with regard to the thing that her staff said was her job. And nothing's going on there. So you also have the people who are the most entrepreneurial leaving those countries and coming here, which is going to further destabilize those nations.
The people that are leaving their home country are probably the ones that should be staying there,
should be sticking around,
because they're likely the ones that are most capable to help fix their own countries.
Right.
Again, if you look at the people coming across the border in the South, it's not mostly families. It's mostly young men. And to be honest with you, if I understand correctly, like the people that are coming from South America, it's not like 95% people from South America. There are people coming from all over the world.
There's a lot of like Africa and stuff.
I've heard stories of Chinese. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, and
that means it's a security issue. China is unquestionably our biggest rival in the world, right? That's the biggest geopolitical rival we have is China. If there are Chinese nationals coming in, you don't know if they're actually trying to escape China or if they're coming here as for industrial espionage or whatever. But there is industrial espionage going on that the government has a responsibility to protect American companies from.